So usually I would record using my G7X, right here, but because the battery's dead and I can't be bothered to wait, we're using my webcam in it. So we're here to talk about Brennan Johnson. This new season's rolled around. Obviously, Brennan Johnson had a season where he scored 11 goals in the Premier League, I think 16 or 17 in all comps, something like that. There's a lot of shit being talked on Twitter, especially. But one bad game from Johnson. Let me stop you right there. One bad game, bro. Are you being serious?
Are you serious, my brother?
What made the other games not bad games? I actually want to ask that question. What made the other games not bad games? Because Richarlison scored last season a 2-1 loss at home to Nottingham Forest. I beg you go tell me he had a good game. I hate this narrative and I don't even want to say it's a narrative. This shit annoys me the most about in this community, especially when we know that we need diversity. The main reason we were so happy with Kudus, even though he only got like 8 GA last season, is because we know what he brings apart from stats to the game. In fucking Bizarro Kudus here in Brennan Johnson makes no sense to me because it's like you can see the context of football without the stats when it comes to players like Kudus. But when it comes to Brennan Johnson, all of a sudden this context just goes out the window. Like, is 11 goals really what we're champion over? I mean, Harry Kane used to get 30. Oh my goodness, 11 goals. We can't criticize him, guys. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. This lad's been asked to play left wing when he was signed as a right winger. Second lie. So, Brennan Johnson, his first game for Spurs was against Arsenal. Was he play? Oh, he's played left wing. He got played in the left wing. What happens for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games? Oh, he's at left wing. So his first 6 games for the club, he plays at left wing. So we need to stop the cap.
He lied!
Stop lying, bro. It's a bad lie.
Y'all niggas worship him!
He then ends up playing right wing for 2 games against, Villa and Man City. Let's see why in it. In fact, fuck that. I'm just going to tell you why. Because Brian Hill was getting minutes. Brian Hill was getting minutes. You know why? Because Richarlison was stinking it up. Son got moved up top and Mano Solomon got injured. So guess what? Brian Hill has to get minutes. So please spare me. And just in case you didn't believe me, which winger's on the bench? Veliz. Even Veliz got minutes. Manchester City, you don't believe me? Oh, there's Brian Hill right there again. Guess who comes on? Oh, there's Richarlison. So please spare me. Oh, he goes right back to left wing against West Ham. Goes right back to left wing. Then we have the influx of right wing. Guess what happens? Because Son gets moved back to left wing. That's why he ended up playing on the right. Because Brian Hill and Veliz were stinking it up. Because they're not good. So guess what happens? Oh, Ange sees that. He ends up pulling Brian Hill out the starting lineup, puts Son on the left wing, and then puts Brennan Johnson on the right wing to commentate. Because we have no right winger. Because Maddison is injured. So we have to play Kulu in the middle. It's not hard, bro. But acting like, oh, he's never played left wing. We didn't sign him as a left winger. That's bullshit. But again, this is what happens when people argue in emotion. I personally hate the fact that we have to treat players on this pedestal because they scored the goal to win the Europa League. I mean, so what, bro? I don't care. I'll be honest, I don't give a shit. Brennan Johnson is so useless in every other aspect of football. I'm sorry, it doesn't cut for me, personally. Some of you scapegoat way too easy when it comes to Brennan. That's the third lie, but we're going to move on from there. You hate on him for the sake of being a sheep and following the silly crowd who hate him.
Get off his dick. Ow! Man, I'm just saying, Mr. Dubois riding Dr. King like a rodeo show. Ow!
Now, this is the fourth lie, by the way, but this is where I start to take issue. I start to take issue with this tweet right here, especially that sentence. When you have 5,000 Twitter followers and you pay for Elon Musk verification, £100 comes out of your bank account every year for a blue check mark on Twitter where you earn no money because you have 5,000 Twitter followers. Respectfully, shut up. Don't call anyone else a sheep when you're paying for Elon Musk verification. And this is what I hate the most about these people. They can't even see the hypocrisy in which their whole life is based off, bro. They can't see it. He's calling them a sheep because of the goals he scores. Let me give you a scenario, right? I'm going to give you a scenario, okay? So we're playing a 4-4-2 in it. There's 2 strikers, Brennan Johnson, and then there's player A. Player A cleverly beats the offside trap. He's got the ball on the wing. He then passes it across to Brennan Johnson, who's flagging behind. Nobody in front of him. It's just a 2-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Passes the ball across, Brennan Johnson scores it. Who did most of the work for that goal? It's player A, right? Because he beat the offside trap, got the ball, and played the perfect pass to Brennan. Side note, I just described Brennan Johnson's goal against Man City. He is the beneficiary of everyone else doing the hard work, and he just taps the ball in and gets all the fucking praise. We all criticised Solanke last year for getting, 7 goals? Bro, Solanke's out here doing all the pressing, initiating the press, dropping back to fucking midfield to pick the ball up and try and keep play moving. Man, and watch Pap Sarr win the ball back, drive with the ball, link up with Richarlison. Sarr puts in a great ball, but because Brennan Johnson scores it, bums the word, no one says shit. Sarr basically did fuck all. It's all Brennan Johnson. You see the lengths people have to go to defend this guy? And by the way, if you want to know when he put this shit tweet out, it was after the Bournemouth game. So he waited not only until we lost the game, but until everyone had a bad game to make this tweet right here. Because guess what? I'm a YouTuber. It's my job to look at what other YouTubers say. Brennan Johnson has been criticised for all 3 games that he's played in. Every single one. It's the perfect time to make a Brennan Johnson appreciation tweet when everyone else plays bad and he gets outshined, because best believe he was shit against City and he was shit against Burnley as well. But because everyone else played so much better, you can't come out and say, oh my God, everyone's hating on Johnson, this, that or the other. He's such an important player. We were fine in 2 games without him for the most part. So let me just get this clear. There's nothing wrong with liking Brennan Johnson. And also, I forgot to mention this in the video. Shout out to JJ from the Full Code. That's really my guy. But every time Brennan Johnson would score, he will send me and Marlon screenshots of Brennan Johnson. And it's like, fam, that shit it's funny because he's a really nice guy. But, bro, just seeing all this Brennan prop, it annoys me a lot, bro, because he knows what he's doing. He called Brennan Johnson a technical footballer, so do with that what you will. He's a squad player. He's good at what he's good at. All this weirdo shit to try and protect a player, he doesn't know you, okay? Let's relax, all right? Take a breath. Take a chill pill. Brennan Johnson is definitely like a semi-important player at the club. He's borderline unsellable anyway, so we might as well just try and use him the best as we can. Or I say we, Thomas Frank, because he's the manager. But all this lying, you know what I'm saying? All this misinformation, all this extra shit, we need to just cut that shit out because it's boring. Because I'm tired of going on Twitter and seeing weirdos like Pro Tottenham cape for players. You're using lies. If you're using truth, no problem. You're using lies to cape for a player who doesn't know you. That's weird to me. If he was using facts, but then I just didn't like the way he used facts, I would still let it go. It's nothing but gaslighting and lying to the public in order to try and make a few measly pounds off that fucking £100 you spent on your blue check mark for the mindless Elon sheep. That shit is disgraceful to me, bro. You don't get no respect, bro. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. If you don't, then I don't really give a fuck. On the road to, I don't know, 10K? I don't know, bro. Peace.
I'm not a savior nor a saint. Told 30s and sticks with an open case. I try to behave when I know I can't. So purpose of this is to motivate. What's the ticket? Shit we can negotiate. Take a toke of the law while I pour the drink.